In this lecture, we are going to see about scope of managerial economics and contribution of managerial economics to other subjects. Managerial economics is an indispensable part of any business. Managerial economics is a stream of management studies that emphasizes primarily on solving business problems and decision making by applying the theories and principles of economics. It is a specialized stream dealing with an organizational internal issues using various economic tools. The scope of managerial economics is a continuous process and it is a developing science. We can use managerial economics from various aspects. Some of the important aspects are given. 1. Cost analysis. Scope in terms of demand analysis and forecasting. 3. For profit management. 4. For markets. 5. For investment analysis. 6. For production analysis. 7. For capital management. Let us in detail see each concept. Scope in terms of demand analysis. A business firm is an economic organization which is engaged in transforming a business firm in an economic organization which is engaged in transforming productive resources into goods that are to be sold. A major part of decision making depends upon demand estimates. Demand estimates forms a crucial layer in forecasting the sales, in predicting the production planning, and in framing production policy, pricing policy, etc. So, it is very important to do demand analysis. Various managerial concepts like law of demand, demand schedules, elasticity of demand, demand distinctions, and demand forecasts helps a managerial economist to arrive what is the demand for the product, what are all the existing demand nature, and how to predict the forecast demand in future for the product, as this occupies a strategic plan in a business administration. So managerial economics with the help of the given demand concepts will help a managerial economist to propose a strategic plan for his successful business amendment. Second, cost. Cost, the main aim of a managerial economist is to minimize the cost. Minimize the cost by optimum allocation of resources is a crucial in business administration. So, it is the duty of the managerial economist to allocate the resource efficiently in order to have maximum output with the minimum utilization of resources. Cost concepts, cost output relationship, cost projections, cost function, cost estimation are the various managerial concepts which will help a managerial economist in performing cost analysis for his product. For production analysis. Production analysis is another important factor for a managerial economist. He has to do production in such a way that with a optimum resource allocation, he has to produce maximum output while minimizing the cost. So various economic concepts like knowing the factors of production, production function, production theories, production layouts are some of the concepts which will help a managerial economist to understand and frame his production for a better utilization of resources. Investment analysis. Investment analysis is the most crucial and troublesome for a managerial economics. A proper handling of how much to invest, when to invest, where to invest, and which project to invest is crucial and the most problematic decision in a business. Such decision can be taken effectively by using various managerial concepts like investment function, cost of capital, cost budgeting, investment appraisal, project appraisal. A better investment analysis will provide a pave for a better investment analysis will provide a way for good project projection and better inventory handling, which results in cost effectiveness of business, which may lead to profitability of the business. So managerial concepts like investment function, cost capital, cost budgeting, investment appraisal, project appraisal will help in minimizing the cost. Next important scope in managerial economics is in investment analysis. Investment analysis is the most crucial and complex process in every business. It is the duty of the managerial economist to do accurate investment planning and capital expenditure planning, which will help in minimizing the cost and maximizing their profits. So, managerial economics concepts like investment function, cost capital, cost budgeting, investment appraisal, project appraisal are the important concepts which will help a managerial economist in taking decisions regarding investment analysis. A better decision in investment analysis will help in appropriate maintaining of inventory, minimization of cost and profit planning. Second, in profit analysis. Profit analysis, every business aims for maximum profit. So managerial economist has to work to how to maximize the profit. So managerial concepts like profit planning, break-even analysis, profit policies, marginal costing, targeted profit, net profit, gross profit concepts will help a managerial economist to identify the profit process and to analyze the company's profit margin and to set up profit marks for a company. Markets. Markets form another important scope for managerial economics. Understanding your business environment and understanding your competitors is more crucial for executing business administration. So, managerial economics gives you various concepts pertaining to markets and their market structure like perfect competition, pure competition, monopolistic competition, monopoly competition, oligopoly competition. All these market structures are well explained, and how to determine a price and output at an equilibrium level will also be explained in these concepts, which will help a managerial economist to identify in which market structure he is working in and at what price he has to produce the output, what is the equilibrium output and how much will be the equilibrium profit. All these concepts are well established by studying managerial economics. Apart from the scope of managerial economics is related to many other subjects like accounts. Accounts, as a managerial economist, he has to have a knowledge on company accounts, management accounts, branch accounts, joint venture, etc. So accountancy will help you to have a record of all your cost, output, expenses, expenditures, etc. at various levels of a firm. Operations research. Managerial economics uses many techniques available in operations research like linear programming. Managerial economics uses many techniques available in operation research. Managerial economics utilizes operations research techniques. Many techniques available in operations research like linear programming, optimization technique, queuing theory, assembling problem, transportation problem are very helpful in game theory, which is useful in taking a better decision of a business problem. Statistical tools like central tendency, measures of deviation, correlation, regression, hypothesis testing, sampling, etc. are useful for a managerial economist in order to do his sales analysis and project his demand forecast for future. Mathematics, probability theory, simple interest, compound interest, profit calculation are the tools available in mathematics which help a managerial economist in order to identify the business techniques, probability of his alternative selections, interest rates of his capital, profit calculation, etc. Apart from these mathematical techniques, marketing techniques like theories of firm, market structure, pricing strategies, all will have a clear knowledge on how your competitors will work and how your competitors will impact your particular business and their pricing strategy. All these techniques has to be well known to a managerial economist in order to compete with your competitors. Material management. Material management is crucial in every business, and inventory management and correct inventory management will help you to have profits by addressing your right demands. Demand forecasting, demand distinction, inventory control, supply chain and logistics are the concepts relating to material management which will help you in maintaining a proper inventory and grab the existing demand. Production management. Production management techniques like production planning, production control, process layout, production layout, input-output analysis are important tools which a managerial economist will use in having his production design. Every managerial economist has to design his production in such a way that his production should be of maximum output with the minimum resource allocation. So, these techniques available in production management will help a managerial economist to take his production in a successful manner.